Our Bible story for our little ones from the Jesus Storybook Bible is The Forgiving Prince. It's that famous, familiar story of Joseph and his brothers, right? And in this story, Joseph is his dad's favorite kid. Parents, maybe let's not make it public who your favorites are. We don't have favorites. We love each kid differently, right? But in this story, Joseph is the favored son. And he makes it known and it gets him in trouble, right? His brothers end up selling him into slavery. He ends up in Egypt. But God uses these bad things that happen in his life to raise him up to a position of power so that he can then help his family in a time of need. So it's an awesome story of God working everything for good, even these terrible, horrible things. And it's a story of using your gifts and your position to help others, right? Joseph would have had every right, humanly speaking, to have gotten back at his brothers when he was in this moment of power and they came to him for help. He could have said, no, I'm not going to help you. You guys were mean to me. Right? So Joseph is a good example for us in our own homes and with our friends, right? To forgive people and to move on and to do good for others, even if they did something terribly, horribly mean and nasty to us. That's a hard thing, especially for little ones to wrap their heads around. Because little ones, you guys have a deep sense of justice, right? You want to pay back wrong for wrong. You want to get back. And there's something good in that. But there's something better in this message of forgiveness and moving on and allowing love to come through even when bad things happen. And it looks ahead to Jesus, who's going to experience something very similar, right? All of his brothers in humanity are going to turn him over to the Romans to be crucified. But God's going to use that for good. He's going to take away the sins of the world and bring Jesus back to new life. So it's a cool story on a lot of levels, very personal, and it also points ahead to Jesus.